Diagnosed with pancreatic cancer that can be removed by surgery. Stages 1 and 2. What does this mean? If you have been told that you have pancreatic cancer, you may be feeling shocked and anxious, and you may have lots of questions. I'm Nikki, and I'm one of the specialist nurses at Pancreatic Cancer UK. This video will explain what it means if you've been diagnosed with pancreatic cancer that can be removed by surgery, what happens next, and where you can get support.
So when I was told that I had a pancreatic cancer, at that time I couldn't really take it in because I didn't know anything about it. But then when I read on the Pancreatic Cancer UK website about it, I realised how serious it was, which then it's on your mind then all the time, you know, and you try not to, people say don't worry about it, but we're all human, you can't help it.
What the diagnosis means. If the cancer is contained in the pancreas, you may be able to have surgery to remove it. You may hear the cancer called localised cancer or operable or resectable cancer, which means that surgery may be possible. Your doctor may also call it stage 1 or stage 2. Stage 1 cancer is cancer that is contained in the pancreas. Stage 2 cancer is cancer that has grown larger. It may have spread to a small number of lymph nodes near the pancreas, but not into any of the large blood vessels. What are the treatment options? You might be able to have surgery to remove the cancer, but this depends on how far it's spread. You might also be offered chemotherapy. We don't explain those treatments in this video, but we do have more videos where we talk about surgery and chemotherapy in more detail.
The surgeon said that the tumour is on the head of my pancreas, so it was accessible if it wasn't too close to the blood vessels.
Pancreatic cancer and digestion problems. Pancreatic cancer may affect how well you can digest your food. If you have lost weight, you may need to put weight back on. You may need to take capsules containing pancreatic enzymes when you eat. This is called pancreatic enzyme replacement therapy, or PERT for short. This can help you to digest your food and maintain your weight. You may have a specialist nurse, sometimes called a clinical nurse specialist, or CNS for short. Speak to your CNS if you have not been given PERT. If you are having surgery, eating as well as possible and being as active as you can will help you to recover from the operation. Find out more about this in our video on PERT.
I did start taking Creon before surgery, probably about a month before, because they were concerned that I was losing weight at quite an alarming rate, and this helped slow the weight loss, and slowly I put weight back on.
Coping with a diagnosis of pancreatic cancer. Emotions like shock, sadness and fear are normal when you are diagnosed with pancreatic cancer, and getting support can help. Talk to your nurse and medical team about how you feel.
When I was having my treatment, the thing that helped me the most to keep my mind off it was just my daily life, like taking the dog for a walk, cooking dinner in the evening, going to see my parents. Because I haven't worked, I've seen a lot more of my parents.
You might also find it helpful to speak to us on our support line. We are all specialist nurses and we can provide emotional support, talk you through what happens next and answer any questions that you have.
Living with cancer changes life, you know, it's not going to lie, it changes life. You have to think about things a bit differently, but with the right support and medical team around you, you can get back to living as near normal life as it was before.
Contact our free support line on 0808 801 0707 or email nurse@pancreaticcancer.org.uk. You can also find us online at pancreaticcancer.org.uk.